Hello guys, welcome to my first ever video. In today's video we're going to be trying to trading this mega fly ride Choco penguin. So let's get into it. This first offer we got, the person didn't put much at first, they put nothing at first at all. But then they added a neon fly ride kitsune, which is a good offer, but I need more since I traded one of my neon fairy bat dragons for this, so I need overpays. The person did put ads when I traded it, but anyways, this person added a neon panda, which I had looking for, but I didn't really have an offer, so I told them to add and they declined. This is actually one of my dream pets, just look how cute it is, but anyways, let's just get to trading. This next offer I got was actually a huge win. It was a fly ride blue dog, but I didn't really think I could trade this for a dango penguin since that's my goal of the video. So I was thinking about it, and then I ended up doing the stupid idea to tell them to add, and then when I did, they literally just sat there and then eventually declined, which was actually really sad since, I could always trade them back. But what if I got offered like a bat dragon or something? Probably not, but since this pet is so new, I probably could have. But yeah, they eventually ended up declining. But oh well, we can always just get other offers. This next offer was just a bunch of randoms, which is obviously a huge lose for me, and I did not want to do this trade. So I ended up declining, as this would be a huge lose for me, and I basically lost half my inventory if I accepted the trade. Then they traded me back, putting a neon water possum, but no, I didn't want that. This next person traded me, and I was just nosing at the profile. I realised that one of their dream pets was a fairy bat dragon. I had a neon one, so I didn't have a normal, but I put it down anyways to see what they would offer for, and they didn't put anything at first. I kept on telling them to add, and eventually they were adding something, but the offer wasn't really that good. It was just a bunch of stuff that I was looking for. And I tried offering, but then they just declined the trade, which was a bit unfair. Oh no, they didn't decline the trade, I did. Sorry, this is a voiceover, I can't really remember. I didn't really have an offer, so I declined, so yeah. Then I saw this person with a penguin. I thought I'm going to trade them in a bit since I'm looking for penguins, but I'm also looking for offers for this mega chocolate penguin. This next trade, someone had traded me, and it was the same person from before with the amber butterfly. I'm pretty sure I recognise the username, but yeah, my mistake. This wasn't the same person, as their profile was completely different. All they had was a want section with nothing in there, but they had a fly penguin, which I was offering for. So I was just scrolling down in my inventory, wondering what I could offer. Then when I realised I just had a random neon monkey, so I ended up putting that down and telling them to add. And they ended up adding some good ads. They ended up adding a fly gloomy dolphin, fly only, kinda rare, and a corgi. So I decided to do the trade since I'm looking for penguins. Here's the part where I ended up doing the trade. So yeah, you can just watch this if you want to. I was thinking about it here, but yeah, I ended up doing the trade. Then the same girl who put all the randoms and the neon water possum traded me again, and they ended up adding a starfish. Obviously, I knew they weren't going to add anything else, so I declined. And then I got this next trade from this random person, and they had like a bunch of stuff that I was looking for. And I decided to decline since I didn't really have an offer. And then this next person traded me, and I was offering for it for the dango penguins, what they had. I was really trying to think of what I could add. I ended up putting my neon fairy bat dragon down. I was telling them to add, and then when I was looking at the profile, they declined the trade, which honestly made me sad since I really want the dango penguins, and I was over, even though I wanted them to add when they put down the dango penguins. But yeah. This next offer, I was actually trying to offer for a mega bauble buddies since I really want them and they're one of my dream pets. But unfortunately, they did not do the trade. They just stood there for what felt like ages. I ended up pausing the video on the actual recording because they were just taking that long, and about maybe 5 minutes later they did not do it. They were just sat there, so I ended up declining myself. This next offer was a red scarlet butterfly, so I tried offering for it and I ended up putting a corgi down. I was trying to look for I could add, but I couldn't really add anything. So this was a pretty fair trade, but they ended up just declining anyway for some reason. I know the butterflies are meant to be exotic and that, but I just really like collecting them. I have 4 mega butterflies, a 2025 birthday one, a 2024 birthday one, an amber one, and a blue one. I have all megas of them, and I am grinding age up pots for them. As you can see in my hotbar below, I have the 2024 one equipped in like the hotbar, since it's friendship level like 45, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm going off track here. And I ended up trying to trade the Dango Penguins person, but they ended up just leaving. Anyways, I tried ending the video here by going to a random spot. But this person tried acting like to follow me and just rubbed themselves against a rock and then just walked off, but they also traded me. And they just randomly put down a llama. I'm not looking for it, but I ended up trying to offer for it. I'm pretty sure this person was trolling though, because when I hit accept saying thanks, let's do it, they just sat there for ages and then just declined. I know it might not seem like ages, but it was. I paused it and yeah. So anyways, this is going to be the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and have an awesome day. See ya.